This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Danielle Lerner with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. The Moderna COVID-19 vaccine will start shipping out across the country on Sunday. It's now the second vaccine authorized by FDA for emergency use. The head of Operation Warp Speed overseeing the nation's vaccine distribution says boxes are being packed with trucks rolling out for deliveries tomorrow. Arizona is expected to get more than 119,000 doses in the first shipment. And we know there are so many questions about the vaccine. ABC15.com/vaccine is your one-stop shop. Right there on that front page, we have a breakdown of who gets the vaccine and when, as well as continuing coverage on Arizona's vaccine rollout. And the vaccine comes as Arizona sees a string of days with record numbers in our hospitals. The state COVID dashboard showing more than 4,100 patient hospitalizations related to COVID-19. Only about 8% of all beds are currently open. Banner Health telling us that morgue space is running out. The chief clinical officer there saying with the uptick in COVID deaths, they are exceeding morgue capacity at some of their hospitals. And a refrigerated truck is now in use at Banner University Medical Center Phoenix. She also tells us the surge of patients into their facilities is having a ripple effect inside the hospital as a whole.
We can expect to see delay of timeliness of care, individuals waiting longer to be seen, and we are also starting to experience in some parts of our market elective surgeries needing to be delayed.
She went on to say that staffing also remains a big challenge right now. Banner is currently trying to fill more than 300 positions. Covering the West Valley, where we saw generosity on full display today. Buckeye hosting their annual Christmas cause, giving hundreds of families everything they need to celebrate the holidays. Here's ABC 15's Carla Navarrete.
I'm looking at everybody out here, I'm like, this is wonderful.
A full year's effort, all culminating this morning outside the Buckeye Elementary School gym.
It's an awesome feeling, to know that the community comes together, the donations come in, and to be able to see these kids know that they're going to have a Christmas, it's just awesome.
Don McWilliams, otherwise known as Buckeye's superhero, puts on this event every year. The volunteers are Buckeye's men and women in uniform.
I'm born and raised here in Buckeye. My parents grew up here in Buckeye. My family was actually a recipient of this type of event when we were young kids and kind of struggling as a family.
For many in line waiting to receive, the tables have turned in 2020, all due to COVID-19.
We've had people sign up this year that never have before, that used to actually donate, so we know that they're definitely in need this year.
Michael and Arvonia Batson are just one of 350 families receiving gifts and holiday meals today.
We really appreciate this.
Why do you appreciate it so much?
Because with the COVID season and things going on, and my husband can't work and me being disabled.
Inside these black bags, families are getting donated toys and Christmas gifts specifically picked by them. And then food banks and grocers donated turkeys or hams, along with vegetables and Christmas dinner items. Volunteering today is school counselor Sherry Saylor, who had the chance to see in person for the very first time one of her online students.
These kids are my family. I'm the counselor here at Buck Elementary, and so when I see one of my kids come through the line, yeah, it definitely touches my heart. This is really special that our community comes together and does this kind of an activity.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
In Buckeye, I'm Carla Navarrete, ABC 15 Arizona.
Tracking your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. The brown cloud remained over the valley today because of the high pollution that we had to deal with. There is another high pollution advisory for Phoenix due to the increased levels of particulate matter known as smoke or soot. That will continue throughout the night, with overnight lows in the lower 40s here in Phoenix. Up in the high country, chilly tomorrow morning with temperatures in the teens from the Grand Canyon to Flagstaff, 19 in Heber and Show Low too. And across the west, overnight lows in the upper 30s and lower 40s. But Sunday looking fantastic with highs anywhere from 49 in Winslow to 64 in Sedona, 70 in Casa Grande and 72 in Tucson. So a warming trend, in fact, is on the way over the next several days. We're starting off in the 40s in the morning. We'll be in the lower 60s by noon and highs making it into the lower 70s. And that warming trend will continue just in time for the first day of winter. It will not feel like that with a high of 75. Those temperatures do drop, though, beginning Wednesday and for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with highs in the mid to upper 60s.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.